I already made a video recapping Seattle's Game 7 loss, where I also mentioned J-Rod's scream of agony after the contest, but I happened to find something on Twitter today that I thought deserved to be shared, because it was, in my opinion, a perfect encapsulation of the kind of desolation a true fan feels following something as heartbreaking as the kind of loss the Mariners had. I'm assuming you already know how things went down, but I'll do just a little brief recap for those who might not have seen it. The Pacific Northwesterners were up 3-1 entering the bottom of the 7th, courtesy of an RBI single and a couple dingers. It was then that the Toronto Blue Jays struck, putting 2 guys on with nobody out, eventually cashing them in and more when George Springer hit a go-ahead 3-run homer following a sacrifice bunt. This was completely deflating for Seattle's team, as they wouldn't manage to register another base runner in this one, eventually striking out in order in the 9th inning, ending their season with a bit of a whimper. This led to the scream I mentioned post-game, a sound that summed up pretty much everybody's feelings in the long-suffering Mariners fan base. This brings us to the radio broadcast I mentioned in the intro, with Dave Softy Mahler of Softy and Dick fame on 93.3 KJR having this to say the following day.
I'm actually kind of at a little bit of a loss for words. The number one topic, if you will, on my mind and in my brain is just absolute profound sadness. I cannot believe what we saw last night. Everybody has shared a dream together for 49 years in this town, and it slipped through our fingers at the worst possible time.
Now, I'm going to have included a decent amount of this without a high degree of editing, because I think the kind of raw emotion on display here matches a lot of the feelings that fans of long-suffering teams throughout sports have had to deal with. And I did also especially appreciate his point about how it brought the city together. It always sucks to lose a game like that, believe me. I would know as a Tigers fan who actually attended ALDS Game 5 this year, but all we can do is hope that the time for our squad is coming at some point. And in the case of both Detroit and Seattle, it does seem like the pieces are there to be good next year as well. Alright everybody, if you made it this far, I appreciate you watching, and if you did, consider checking out any of these other videos on your screen right now for other content just like this. Also, if you ever see anything you'd like to see me detail in the video, feel free to reach out to my email, basebpoet@gmail.com, and if I end up using your idea, I'll give you a shout out. Thanks for watching, have a great rest of your day.